I'm Sam Smith with Car and Driver. This is a 1989 Citroën CX-25 Prestige. 20 years ago, French automakers left this country.
You know what we have now? We have nothing. There are a lot of great French cars. None of them are here. All of them are over in Europe. Only, we still have the leftovers.
We're taking this car back to France. Now, not all French cars are piles of crap. This one happens to be very, very bad. We didn't want to spend a lot of money on it, which is why it's bad.
I'm going to take over from here, Sam. These vehicles were meant and designed to chauffeur around the VIPs in France. People that own cheese shops or baguette factories, or perhaps, I don't know, were philosophers on the mentality of surrendering. And as such, they needed to be treated like royalty. So what do we have? Beautiful footrests.
What am I supposed to do with this?
2 cigarette lighters in the rear. Why? Well, maybe they wanted to smoke. I couldn't tell you for sure, but what I can tell you is it's very strange that the window switch is perpendicular to the way it would operate in a normal vehicle.
The door handle's it's a gun. Who opens a door like this? Look at this. I don't... Oh, that's coming off. Also that. First of all, we have a spare tire. Look at these green balls. They say Sphere Auto on them. They're filled with nitrogen. They have little rubber bladders in them. They basically act as kind of a spring and a damper in one for the car's hydraulic suspension system. It rises, it lowers, it goes over bumps. There's some French weird magic crap. No one really knows what goes on. It's a giant piece of crap. You know, I've said it's a piece of crap about 20 million times. It's a giant piece of crap. We're taking it from New York City, up through Nova Scotia, around Newfoundland, and to a small island. That island is called St. Pierre, and it's the only piece of France, of Europe, of the European Union that you can drive to in a car from America. We're going to try and give this back. It's the beginning of our first full day on the road. I'm already holding a fire extinguisher. Car's leaking fuel, put the car on full service. I had to climb underneath it, and now I smell like gas. Look at this. What am I supposed to do with this? We don't even have a radio. You know who needs it? Them. Okay, so the beauty of this car is the suspension. A series of high-pressure lines that connect each corner to every other corner, trying to eliminate or at least reduce dive, pitch, body roll, all of that. We have a switch on the dash. It's the white box. It's the most comfortable. It's the best balance between ride and handling. We have access height, which happens when you put this all the way to the top and it raises the car up. It pretty much eliminates all suspension travel, makes it ride like crap, steer like crap, handle like crap. And then we have it all the way to the right. And the car drops down and also loses all suspension travel and rides even worse. Those two realize they stick, and then sometimes they refuse to work. But we should be okay. Why not? Let's try it. Yeah. This is Nova Scotia. Hills and mountains and big tall rocks and oceans and things that make you do this. I'm on about an hour of sleep. We have a crankshaft sensor that got flaky. The car may continue running, it may not, but we figured we have to make a ferry.
You've never driven on a boat this size.
Oh, that's what we're doing.
Never on something this
Driving
size.
on a boat. We're on a boat. It's a Citroën on a boat. We're going to Newfoundland. We're here in Port aux Basques, Newfoundland, about to get on the road. We have a 12-hour drive ahead of us to get to the ferry, to get to the French island. This thing's probably going to break. They make beer here. It's strange. Like another 10-15 minutes before the crank sensor craps out. But I don't know, it feels really good to be back in it. It's a lot more comfortable than the Cadillac. Is it on?
Yeah.
So we just lost the car.
Master.
We had to go through customs when we land. It's an entirely different country. This is really cool. So we're here in France, but we're, as you can see, 4,200 kilometers from Paris. This is really strange. We got off the boat. It's kind of like Newfoundland. It's foggy. There's big craggy rocks. It looks like Leif Erikson town. And yet guys are running around in, I mean really, what the hell is that? I don't even know what that is. It's a strange land, and it's full of French people.
Renault, Peugeot. Yeah, there is no sit on here. Now, they do have a 607 sticker. 607 was the big luxury sedan. I haven't seen any on the island yet, though, and since it was overpriced and bad, I can't imagine anyone bought it.
We have a screaming chicken Trans Am that just rolled around the corner. There's a Peugeot Partner over there. There's a Chevy Colorado right there. There's a Mitsubishi L200 and a Renault Kangoo. All of them wear French plates. Most of them are very strange. The streets are almost deserted, with the exception of the odd intersection. It's like everybody just left and went on vacation, left a bunch of trucks. I mean, it's really odd. This is really strange. Now we're leaving, going back to our Citroën, because it's time to give it a decent send-off. The car's well and truly dead. We found the Peugeot dealer. We found it used to be the Citroën dealer, but is now a hardware store, which really isn't that much different from the other car dealers here, which are all basically small shops that are kind of signed off to deal in cars, just like you would go and buy a lawnmower or a lawn chair or a chainsaw, which incidentally the Ford dealer sells, along with a fine selection of light bulbs. We've been to France, and now we're gonna go say goodbye to our car.